Personally, I think human beings make it very easy to isolate. I see a lot of posts about how, okay, if someone doesn't have friends, it's a red flag, blah, 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 this, that. But I think the real red flag is having too many friends. Because what do you mean everybody actually likes you? It means they're fake. Literally, everybody can like you because even you don't like everybody, you know. Some people are performative, their personality, their whole personality is performative. They are literally people pleasing all their life. Sometimes you say yes to things that you don't even like to do because you don't want to offend people. And someone isolating themselves or someone deciding not to have friends, I wish people could just like try to see things from other people's POV before trying to decide that, okay, you just decide that, okay, this person is just a horrible person. A horrible person probably is the most liked person because society does not even like the truth. A horrible person is a president. A horrible person is a leader. You know, everywhere, evil always prevails. So I'm not saying people are saints, or I'm not saying every big person or every, I don't know, I'm not trying to say only horrible persons are like in bigger places, or like even taking rich people for example, because not everybody will be successful. Sometimes rich people do horrible things. I see so many movies and I just think, okay, so if we take out all these horrible things now, this person is not going to be rich. Take the fall of the House of Usher, for example. This man has been struggling all the years and, you know, he's in a lot of debt. And he had to take a very, very scary deal that ended up killing everybody after 30 years. I mean, give or take, I would rather, it's either you stay where you are or you take a bold step to do something risky just to get out of poverty, just to get out of, if you really want to change your life, you have to take a bold step. You have to always take it by force. You have to always take it that way. So everybody deciding, making decisions out of their free will that this is how I want to spend my life. They've probably, most people, speaking from experience, you've probably had experience with people that are not pleasant, and you just feel, okay, I think it is high time I stay to myself. And as a person that's, okay, maybe you're an introvert or you're someone that relates with people a lot, I mean, what's stopping you from living your life that way? I mean, what's to say other people don't see you as loud or whatever? Why must you place a title on someone that just feels like being alone is just fun for themselves? And most of these people, they don't even know themselves. There's like too much noise around them because they are always around people. They don't even know themselves, and people are literally scared to be lonely. The fear of loneliness is the beginning of people pleasing, the beginning of wanting to just be around people. You're scared of the quiet. You're scared of the quiet. You don't want to listen to the silence, and you don't want to embrace the boredom. You don't want to get to know yourself. That's why you always want to be around people. That's why having friends is wonderful. It is cool. But my point is, people, introverts always coming for extroverts, always coming for introverts, or people that are very, very outgoing, always saying, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that, you're so boring. Yes. No, it is not boringness. It is not, I don't know what to say. But yes, I'm going to defend it because that's exactly how I am. I'm going to defend it. You don't have to villainize every single personality that is outside yours, that is not aligning with yours. You don't have to villainize everything. I just see those posts and I'm glad some people actually respond in the comments, and some of us, it takes years, you know. It takes years to like embark on this. Life is a solo journey. If you calm down and make your research, you know, when people say, okay, you're going to die alone, you're going to die, yes, because they gave birth to you alone. So every single person on this earth is going to die alone. Nobody is saying you shouldn't have friends. Nobody is saying the experiences we've had. I personally have had horrible experiences with people that I call my friends, you know, and I just decided that it is actually better to be alone. And I don't see any crime in that, honestly. I just wish people would stop villainizing it or making it look like you must be a horrible person because nobody wants to be around you. A lot of people want to be my friend. A lot of people want to be my friend. But is it genuine friendship? Because that's all I want. I want genuine friendship. I want a friendship that lasts forever. I don't want temporary flinch. And that is the reason why I don't want to be anybody's friends, because I've not found that genuine connection. And soul ties are real. Soul ties doesn't have to be between opposite gender. It could be between the same gender. And I don't mind having that with my best friend. So I don't want temporary flinch, and that is the reason why I'm deciding to be alone. Even though my situation calls for a lot of these things, it still does not mean that I can't embrace it to see what I can learn from it. Recently, someone did something very, very painful to me, and I've not stopped thinking about it because I just scold myself every single time I vent to people. I scold myself so much because I feel exposed, and it's like a broken egg. You can't bring it together anymore. You can't unsay things you've said. And I don't trust people, and this is the reasons why I don't trust people. Using your trauma against you. I saw a video that says, don't tell people things you've not gotten over. If you're venting to someone, make sure that even if that thing is used against you, it won't really hurt your feelings. Maybe you're over it already. Like, if you're still going through it at that moment, don't vent about it. Don't tell people about it, because when they talk about it, it's gonna hurt your feelings. Wow, I trust you so much. Maybe tell them about things that have happened to you several years ago, that even if you bring it up, even you laugh about it now, you don't really care anymore, because it's so painful. Because this is someone that I feel like is very, very close to my heart, and it's almost like she has been auditioning to actually be in my life for years, and I've just put her on that like arm's length to just be careful in a situation whereby I want to just push her away, like totally, because there's been signs, I'm not gonna lie, and I do a lot of pattern recognition. Like, I'm not here trying to be a perfect person, but I have principles in my life, and that's all I go by. I practice humanity a lot. That's all I literally go by. Things I wouldn't do to you, I don't want you doing it to me, and vice versa. So this is not about perfection. This is not about trying to be a saint. Nobody is ever gonna be a saint. I just practice that humanity a lot, like, because I don't want people hurting my feelings, so I don't hurt your feelings. If I know I'm not gonna do something to you and you do it to me, it's gonna be so painful to me. And also, while I was going through, a lot of internet impersonation, using my personality, using my identity to do fraud, the closest person to me, I don't want to be naming names somehow because I don't want to regret making this video. Someone very, very close to me started just copying my style. At that moment that I'm going through that thing, something that can trigger me, and that's exactly what you're doing. Started copying my style, started trying to just be like me. So maybe I'm leaving the limelight because I'm trying to change my look. So I don't know what's attracting these people to me. So I'm trying to change my looks. I'm trying to change everything about myself. I'm struggling a lot with my identity. And that's the moment you think you want to be like me. That's the moment you think you want to do your style like me. You want to get the same tattoo as me. It scares me a lot. Like, do you actually want to wear my skin? I've talked about this thing so many times, and it still hurts my feelings, because Yoruba used to say, any money loan sheni. It is those who know you that would use so many things against you. People that don't know you, they don't have any idea where to penetrate into your life. They don't have any idea how to cause you harm. But it is people that are close to you, people that know you deep down. Those are the people that would try and destroy you. And it is so, so painful. So coming back to isolation, coming back to wanting to be alone, I don't think people should keep villainizing that. I don't think people should just want to make it, because a lot of people, I have clients come to my house. I have people come around once in a while, and they just want to point out how comfortable my apartment is, and they know that the reason why it is that way is because I like to be in my space. So I kill myself to pay my rent. I kill myself to pay the bills, because there's nowhere else I would rather be. I work from home. I do everything in my house. I'm working on being a content creator and whatever. So this is not me trying to explain myself. This is my channel. This is my platform. So this is just me putting it out there that even if I want to be otherwise, there's no way for me to be that way, because people are just so scary to be around. People are really, really scary to be around, because I vented to you about something I'm currently going through, and the next moment I hear you making fun of my situation, and it is literally intentional. And then I cut off contact with you, and you're sending me a message explaining nonsense to me. This is something you've done so many times. If I want to be around you despite your vices, I won't come against those vices in the future to make you feel bad about who you are, because we are different. And if I've accepted you into my life, I've accepted every single thing that comes with you. Not pretending to be my friend and calling out bullshit in the future. It does not make any sense to me, and I just wish people would leave lonely people alone. We are lonely, yes, that's fine. I would rather be lonely. It gets lonely, I'm not even gonna lie. Wanting to be alone gets lonely very, very much. But loneliness is not a bad thing. Loneliness is not a bad thing, and it's a way of scaring off people that are not meant to be in your life anyway. You can be in a relationship and be lonely. So that thing you're running from every time, I don't understand. That thing you're always running from, I don't understand, because couples are lonely. Even some friends, they feel, but they just don't want to be alone by themselves. There's something inside you that scares you so much. And people like us, we've been able to embrace that thing. Because in your life, if you don't like yourself, if you don't like your own company, I don't know whose company you're going to like. You have to like yourself to be able to, you can't give from an empty cup. That love you keep trying to give everybody or trying to get, you have to get it from yourself first. You have to give it to yourself for you to be able to share with other people.